starting at episode 70, where I mix and arrange tracks. So I selected another episode of the jam session. This was episode 26. It's like a groovy prog house with a lot of substance, and I feel some nice guitar licks and stuff. It's really pumpy for me. It really get me going when I listened to it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna mix this track. So you're gonna see I'm gonna randomly pick some track of different genre, you know, so there's variety for you guys. I'm gonna mix it again tonight. It's gonna be a DJ mix or a club mix. So, you know, I'm gonna think about the DJ. We're gonna make a good intro so the DJ can mix the track, but still have some lively element to it. Gonna make a little drop or breakdown. Now they call it a drop. We used to call it a breakdown, but the main drop is the big part. I'm a little bit confused with all that shit. So anyway, so this is the EDM sessions. As you know, what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna finish this one, I will mix it to the best of my ability, and I will put it on the side as a complete finished template along 5,000 other DAW templates. This is what we do at WeMakeDanceMusic.com. And that's it, guys. Let's have a listen to this this baby. I would say it's something. I would say. I don't know if you guys can like it. I'm gonna first turn off the compression on the main out, so we're clean. Leave the multimeter. Here we go. Alright, so there's more parts into it and stuff we're gonna get into later. But now we're gonna start with 2 minutes. We're gonna make that like a 5.5-minute track or something like that. I want to start with the intro. So we're gonna take this, gonna do 4. Command Control Replicate. So I have 4 times this. I'm not gonna start that heavy with all this beat. I think the mix is pretty good on that track. I'm probably gonna refine it, but somehow I discovered, I don't know if you guys know, maybe some guys are more advanced or experienced than I am. There's some keys that when you use mix extremely well. Oh, I totally forgot to bring my microphone here again. Jesus. Let's put it to a different mode. Here we go. I don't know if that made a difference. Sorry, guys. So yeah, there is some keys that you mix that are just like you put the element, tack, 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 it's just like perfect stack. There's some other keys, it's just all over the place. So I think there's some keys that have a certain level of perfection or something. So let's listen. Some cool dead mouse plucks, I guess. That's good. Let's see what we have here. Some bass pad, some type. Let's see the keys. Okay. I'm gonna take just the key. I don't think we're gonna start with the bass line like this, so that's very good. I think we'll keep it for a bit later. That too, that's a bit much. So we got 2 elements to kick this off. I think I have the first idea that I have is to kick it off. To kick it off with high pass kick. I think that would be a good one. There's 2 ways to do it. So I can go in here into Drum Machine Designer, show the parameters, and I believe I have low cut filters. I can do this. I can see that happen. I think the kick is a bit heavy. Less kick for me. So we're gonna mix it and arranging as we go. Mix it and arrange it, sorry, as we go. Okay, so that's good. Let's take on some automation here. I'm gonna put it on touch. I'm gonna do a low cut filter. You can see right here. So we're gonna start at maybe 100K. That's a bit too much. 46K, that is. It's hard to replicate control here. You can really gauge to the decimal. So I think that we're gonna keep that for a little bit. I'm not sure about the high pass on the kick or the percussions, but shaker is good too. That's a bit much for the intro. Yeah, that's better without. Let's check out those filters here. Love. It's nice, like an animal. It's crying or something. So on the second part of this, I'm gonna bring this. I'm listening this tom here, a bit much for the intro. It was a bit quick too for that. Do I have a crash, impact, glitch? I don't seem to have a crash, so I'll have to make one. Somehow I don't want it to delete everything, and it deleted everything. So I'm going to change this impact here for a noise hit or something. Some low end into that one. Whoa! There's a whole lot of low end into that. Maybe I don't want this low end, as a matter of fact. Without it. Better. So for a track like that, for me at least, I don't want some big build-ups, big transitions, more about the grooves, it's smooth. So I'm going to continue building forward. So 17, so to me I would keep on building really right now with this monotone until 33. But of course adding some element, making things a bit more exciting, probably with those plugs here. I'll bring it in the middle here. the next sequence. Let's see what we have here. Good. Why cannot see this? Like I said earlier, still building the tension. First 16 bars is slowly in the mix, the DJ get room, then we really start building. So if you're in the mix, get something to mix in. Oh, what is this other pad here? Maybe we have some more love to put in there, like we say. No, that I will keep for later. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, that worked. Perfect timing too. In the background, nonetheless. Still there. Juice. I would definitely see some vocals on top of that. Nice build up. I think I'll probably add a pad here. Maybe a bass here. Then play a little bit with what we got here. Cut this to keep it, I think, a little bit here. I'm gonna make a little bit of a first breakdown, a first drop. Let's go into the first transition. We're gonna really finally drop the chords. Oh yeah. I think I would bring on some special. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the filter to bring on a bit more dramatic effect. Drop, 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 up, then punch it. Hear this. Okay, yeah, this is a good type. Maybe a bit more juice. Or more presence. Maybe a little bit less low. A bit more around here. Narrower. Oh, narrower. Oh, this to hit like straight in the middle of the ears. Get it now. Then the second reply here. Reply is good. With more lows, definitely. I'm gonna do something similar. A bit narrower. And a little bit higher if I can boost it. Not really. Let's try a bit lower. Got a nice little punch around there. So those are not quite, but they're different sound. This is similar, but not the same. So just create a good feel. I would like something here. Maybe a little clap or something to make after this. This is cool. Not a really special clap. Oof, that's a bit violent. Mellow. I would do. I'm gonna put them into that big reverb that we have. Oh, I didn't really do anything at all. I guess this reverb is not so big. Oh, it's just a hall. That's good. Nothing to say here. Accentuate a little bit the transition here by not all the kicks, just one of the kick. It's not going to be on the beat, it's going to be a bit before, and then there's going to be a bit of a space. If I wanted to accentuate a bit more, I would probably do a little bit of a snare too. Oh. Didn't get the result I wanted, guys, sorry. Oh, I got it. Well, the snare definitely didn't have the strength I was looking for, so I think I have another snare somewhere down here, the snare here. Take it. So I'm going to be able to play with the volume of this one without affecting the mix. Definitely not enough punch. No. If you think those are not important, I disagree. Okay, this is good. Something punchy. Again, a bit of reverb. Putting it in the same hall. Good. Just to, of course, always create a transition to an element give a little bit of accent, you know. If it's all the same, well, you know, it's not gonna be a remarkable track. That you don't hear, I would say, most of the time. But if it's not there, this is gonna feel plain. So we're gonna continue. We're here. Going into this little build up here. Can play with it a little bit. Always like to play with filters, percussions, and synth. So now we're going in the main part right here. Oh, something happened there. This always fun. Whoa, it's hot, I would say. It's really hot. I'm not sure what is causing this exactly, but probably the fact that I'm at 96k, but I like this sound is so much better here. And the fact that I'm recording this video with this software too is taking a lot of juice. It's a bit tough to do this. I think that was already mixed here. It's dropping. Oh yeah, very nice. So after this main part, to bring it down a little bit, I'm definitely gonna add bit of transition, little noise here. Probably recycle some of those claps too. Maybe here. I like that. It was nice. Right here. Really nice little pad there. A nice start to break down here, but that's not quite enough, you know, to make a track. So we're gonna extend the project here, here, and to around 5 minutes. Save it. I like this is just enough. So we're gonna keep on using this filtering that we used before in this part here. We can refine the rest of the mix, but I think we're good so far. Just not, this type of music doesn't require us to be freaky with the mix. Now we're cutting the kick. And then we're just gonna take this part here, gonna create more for the rest of the breakdown, and we're gonna bring it all the way up to 5 minutes, 5:20. So let's see the timing here. 33, 65, and then 97, and then 129, and then 161. That's that make for a square track. gonna be square, but you know, that's just to have different elements in sequence. The arrangement in it can vary. It doesn't have to be absolutely on beat and stuff, but it's useful to have a grid to know how you're mixing, like in one of my videos, Finish Every Song You Made, which is on our YouTube channel too. This is interesting. Nice resonance there. This is sweet. I'm gonna restart from there. Keep the groove. Nice little plucky sounds there. I think I heard the kick that maybe not here. I would definitely give this breakdown another 2. Maybe not the kick, because I think the kick will come back very soon here. Build. Okay, I wanted to bring the pad in right here. And some big plucks. Not that big yet. Pluck easy for the first part. It's a bit too high. Let's give it a little bit. Easy. This I don't understand. I'm trying to delete a part. Sorry guys if you hear my son crying. He's most of the time not very happy when I'm in the studio making tracks, so this happened. I think I will keep the recovery after this breakdown like really mellow, like the same type of vibe. I'm not gonna exaggerate anything. Just gonna continue with that, playing the elements. Definitely need to add some little transition effects here and there. Get to 4 to 4. Oh, I miscalculated my thing here. I guess I'll cut one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, I don't need to go this far. Go back to the start a little bit, check out the element, mix more stuff. But this type of track really requires simplicity, you know. If I try to put too much stuff, I'm probably gonna break the groove, you know. I think all the elements are nicely researched, the mix is clean, it's really not that much to do, and too much would break it. Oh, Siri is talking to me. I like those little claps here. It's a nice little supplement. Or drum fill, like they call it. This is also a good fill here. Probably would use it somewhere here, maybe. Oh, actually maybe here would be good because there's a nice little drop here. I think I get the wrong thing, but it worked. So tac tac and tsh. Nice. Oh, wait. Ooh, nice with the filter. So let's check out the part and mix a bit more. Like I said, this track kind of mixed itself, so but I see here it's a bit much. Let's listen to it. Because the elements are kind of combining. Well, they are combining. Very nice. For all Logic synth. Oh, except for silent. I have some silent in there. Oh yeah, I have a few silent. The pads. The top parts are silent, and the plugs, the Den mouse plugs. We could do, we're gonna have a look also at the drum machines, get the multipressor at the top here. So this is an overall mix on the compressions. Compression on the on the drum mix, sorry. I think it was pretty clean. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. And then what else is there? It's not really, it's there, but that's good. A bit more punch to the percussions, but then to do that you might want to drop it a little bit. So this is good here, get a pad going, so no, it's very flowy. It's really bring you into a trip, which is exactly what we want. We're gonna check out the breakdown, try to make it a little bit better, always. Personally, I could spend hours mixing a track and going to the details of the automations of the parts of this and that to really create a feeling. Watch episode 70, guys, and mostly listen to the track. This one, this trench track, I put a lot of time into the mix using only Logic plugin to make it, you know, great and chunky and stuff. I think that it's a bit bass heavy, but it's I like to have that presence. So this one is a good one. And then, like the intro, we're gonna go straight to the outro now, because the outro, you have to think about the DJ once again. So I'm gonna give it this, and then after that, for the synth, I'm gonna go back to basic monotone pattern, because if the DJ want to mix your track with another track that is coming and it doesn't work, you're not gonna go very far. I personally made a lot of track. I never thought about the DJs, and then DJs liked the track, they reacted very well, but then they didn't play it because they didn't work with it, so I can only blame myself for that. So I'm gonna leave at least 30-second mix out with basically only drum almost. I'm gonna bring down the pad to here. I think I'm gonna leave this at the same time also this stuff is a bit heavy, might be complicated to mix with the next track. I think it's this one. Block is heavy. What is this block? Ah, it's here. Holy blocks. So that's an easy mix out of a track, you know. So we have enough of a track, got a good mix in here. Then it goes in, maybe you're gonna mix it, and then now you're in the mix already. So there's definitely is some refinement to do to this track, which I will do and put on the template online for episode 71 of the Jab Sessions. But this is it for this week, guys. For this episode, because I'm making a few a week. And if you're still watching, you just earn yourself half price on our site, wemakedancemusic.com. Just use my name, Mikas, Mikas. And that's it. You're gonna get half price your first order. We have 5,000 DAW templates. We have over 400 producers. There's a lot of new stuff added daily. There's all genres, all DAW. It's quite good what's happening right now with DAW templates. And of course, as always, may the sounds be with you guys.